Let's ride.
Okie dokie. Rosemary!
Yes, sir. We're back again.
Week 9 bets. I don't have anything for you on these segments, but nothing for you per use. See how clever I am?
So, freaking clever.
Thank you. Appreciate
Humble,
that.
too.
The humble pie, man. Okie dokie. You gonna go first here because I only actually have 4 bets this week.
Oh, you're backing up. You're scared?
No, well, I'm up on. I have an extra bet on you for the year because I did back-to-back weeks of 6.
Okay.
Figuring out we can even it out. And I don't like a lot of bets this week.
Well, once you hear mine, you're gonna want to. You'll probably add 2 or 3 on. Yeah.
Maybe I will. You can start us off here.
All right. First one I have is the Bears over 20.5 team points. So 20.5 team total points.
What about Bradley Chubb being there?
What about it? It's either way. It's I feel like Fields has turned the corner. I feel like they're opening up a little bit.
Yeah.
They scored, I think, damn near 30 last 2. They've hit this number 3 out of the last 4 games. So it's simply, I mean, I could see 3 touchdowns. They're playing, who are they playing? The Bears? Miami. So it's, that's right. Either way, so I think they might have to score to keep up. I think 21 is an easy number. I love it. 3 out of 4 times.
Okay, I'm going to go at these based on my confidence level. The early ones I'm not as confident on. The first couple I'm going to talk, and then I'm more confident in the later ones.
All right.
I don't mind these, though. Obviously, I bet on them.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Herbert rushing yards. Coming off a bye, his ribs healthy. What do you think it's at?
7.5.
8.5.
Okay.
He had 9 last game. I think 22 the game before. But he's been hampered by the rib injury. Obviously, he was playing through. He's getting healthy now.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to win this game. Okay. And, you know, he averaged, I think it was like 27 a game his first 2 years. So, like, this number usually would be at like 14 to 17. The fact is at 8.5.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. So.
Yep. All right, my next one is actually another team prop. I'm taking the Vikings over 23.5 points. They've only missed this number once all year. So they did it every single game besides week 2, I believe. 23. They've averaged, I think, 30 the last 3 or 4 games. So, yeah, Vikings over 23.5 team points.
Okay, my next one, Drake London over 38.5. Now, I can't really give you any reason why I bet this.
Mm-hmm.
Last week he had a coming out party after his 3-week piece of shit stretch.
Yeah.
He had 31 yards last week, so he still didn't even come close to this number, really, 7 yards away. They're at the Chargers. I expect the Chargers to win. And the Chargers secondary is poo.
Sure.
And they're going to feed him.
Yeah.
He had 9 targets last week. He's going to, and the thing is, Bird has had 2 long touchdowns the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How often is that going to happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pitts is playing more. He might have a little bit more attention on him now that he's actually getting featured.
Mm-hmm.
It's a low number here. You can get this in 2 catches.
Yeah. No, you like it. Anything that's right around 40, I think. If you like the receiver, it's easy to bet the over. My next one is Chris Godwin over his longest reception over 20.5 yards. He's done that 3 out of the last 4 games again, and he's only missed it twice all year. He's got 4 out of 6 games. He's hit that, so he does it more often than not. 20.5. He gets peppered with targets. He probably has to average like 12 targets a game.
Yeah.
And they never stop throwing, so that could come in any with 2 minutes left in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe it will happen. So.
Okay. I have a prop and a game left. I'll give you my prop. These 2 I like more. Devontae Adams over 74.5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
He had 1 catch last week.
Yeah.
That just never happened. That was the worst game since he became Devontae Adams. Is that when he was named out of the womb? But Jags secondary isn't great. They just got torched by Jerry Jeudy a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Raiders need this real bad. They're going to come out throwing more than usual.
Really bad.
And it's one of these where Devontae Adams, you're going to look, and if they have a scoring drive, the first drive, he's going to have 3 for 35.
Yeah.
And then all he needs is 40 yards. Whatever.
Yeah, I like it.
Thanks, man.
I have Rondell Moore over 41.5 receiving
I was
yards.
looking at that one.
He's done it 3 out of the last 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
He's only played like 5, so
You love Rondell Moore.
But he's coming around, and with Hopkins there, it just opens so much more for him. I mean, 41.5, you could get 1 catch, and that could happen. He's a game breaker. So.
He is. Okay, my last one, Monday Night Football, Ravens minus 2.5. Them getting Roquan's nice. I know they have an injured offense,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't tell me that the Saints are better than the Bucs. I know the Bucs have been struggling. Still have Andy Dalton there.
Yeah.
Still only have 1 receiver. I know Alvin Kamara's coming off a great game, but the Ravens are the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
less than a field goal. I know they're on the road. Hostile environment, I get it, but give me Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Yep. I'm actually for my last one, my fifth one. I'm on the same game, but I'm under the 48.
Okay.
I love the Saints defense, very stout. Ravens, they just are lacking on offense, so I don't see an explosive team offensively on either side. Because the explosive player is Kamara, but I expect with Roquan hopefully playing, I expect the Ravens to be pretty stout as well. So under 48, that's probably my favorite one of the week.
All right, I'll give you my recap here. I got Ravens minus 2.5. I have Devontae Adams over 74.5. I like that a lot. I have Justin Herbert over 8.5 rushing yards and Drake London over 38.5 receiving yards.
So I need the Bears to score 21 or more points. I need the Vikings to score 24 or more. I need Godwin to have a long reception of 21 or more. Rondell Moore to have over 42 yards or higher. And then I need the Ravens and Saints to not score more than 48 points. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's make some
We're both over 500 for the first time right now.
Oh, yeah.
First time all
You
year.
went 4-1 last week.
Yeah.
I did not have a great week. I went 2-3 first losing week of the year. I'm still 6 or 7 over 500.
You're 8 over 500 right now.
Wow.
You're 26 and 18, where I'm 21, 20 and 1. But it's with the start I had, and then I had a 1-4 week 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy to be floating above, and hopefully we'll have a big second half.
Rob Square.